Part 2 says, you're in the middle of a move, so don't move. You're in the middle of a move, so don't move. It's too risky to move during a move. Be very careful how you step out while you're in the middle of a move. While your life is in the middle of a shift, be careful how you shift. Usually during a hurricane, when a hurricane is about to hit, we're told to evacuate before and not during the hurricane, because it can be life-threatening to move during a move. You could risk your life moving while elements are moving. Be very careful in this move that you move when you should not move. You could move out of timing. You could move at the wrong moment, and you could interrupt and disrupt a lot. Be very careful when you're in the middle of a move, my friend. Try not to move while there is a move going on. Try not to do while God is doing. Try not to shift while God is saying, stand still. Be very careful that you do not move when you're in the middle of a move. The reason you're being thrown off, the reason you're being disappointed could be that you're trying to move in a season when you should not move. You could be moving in the middle of a move. That's why things are being thrown off. And that's why you are being frustrated, because you're moving when movements are happening. The Lord is doing and you're doing. The Lord promised to deliver you, and he will deliver you. Try not to get impatient and move out of timing. Try not to panic. Try not to move because there's a chaos going on. Stand still and allow God to do the moving in this shift. Move only when you're instructed to move. Wait on the Lord and be very careful that you don't move in the middle of a move. It could be deadly. It could be deadly. In that situation, in that relationship, in that household, be very careful how you move in the middle of a move. God, you're shifting things. I see you at work, then wait on God and try not to move when you see God is already shifting some things in your life. Be very vigilant and patient with God. Paul said to the centurion soldiers, unless these men stay in the ship, you cannot be saved. Acts 27:31. Be very careful not to move during a move. Be careful how you move when a shift is taking place. God, I'm going to wait on your instruction. I really want to move. Sometimes I panic. Sometimes I doubt. But God, I'm going to trust you that you know what you're doing. And the fact that you're already moving, I'm going to trust your hand to do what only you can do. No wonder Peter said, Lord, if it's you, bid me to come. It was not just out of fear. Peter understood I couldn't move when a move is already happening. He was already in a storm, and he had to be careful how he stepped out of that boat in a storm. He had to be very careful how he moved while a movement is happening. Be very careful how you move in the middle of a move. Know when you're in the middle of something. God, something is happening. I can feel it. I can experience it. I know this is not ordinary. Something is shifting. Something is transforming. Something is changing. God is doing something. I can feel it. I find myself doing things, praying more, seeking God more. I find myself just really trusting God. I don't know what's happening, but I know God is up to something. You know when you're in the middle of a move. And you have to be very careful that you don't move out of timing. You have to be very careful that you don't move out of the will of God. So the raging storm was there, but Peter said, if it's you, bid me to come, because I don't want to move in the middle of a move and get hurt. It was not just about, whether it's faith, or it was also about, God, are you instructing me? Are you saying come? I don't know what plans you have. I don't know what your intentions are, but be very careful not to move in the middle of the move that you're now in, the middle of the move that you're currently in. You're not sure of the directions. You're not sure, or you're not clear on certain things. Be very careful that you don't move in the middle of a move. It could be life-threatening. Wait on the instruction of the Lord. Let God lead you and don't move in the middle of a move. God, I'm waiting on you. 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 Something is happening, and I know there's a movement, and I don't want to do while you're doing. I don't want to. I don't want to. So, God, I'm depending on you to direct me in this move, is what I had to say to you. And just to remind my friends on Facebook again, do not accept any friend request from anyone posing to be me with my profile pictures and all of that. Be very careful. I do not send friend requests to anyone. And I also will not send you a message in your inbox to say to invest in an orphanage, send your money. I would not prophesy over your life. I will not send you a message to do that. I rather to call you. And even if you get a call, a WhatsApp call with whatever image that looks like me, it is not me. All right. These people are going all out because they're making money and they're getting money from you. It's a scam and it's a fake page. So be very, very careful. Don't send your money to anyone. All right.